make fruit scones today. I've actually already made them, but the video didn't work, so I'm having to make them again, but that's okay because we've ate the first batch, they were lovely. So this bit of paper here with all the details on it are slightly smeared with jam, as you might see. So there you go, and I've handwritten on at the bottom the how much you heat your oven to. So I've got my oven heating up to 200 because it's a fan oven. If it's not a fan oven, it's electric, it should be 220, and if it's gas, it should be gas mark 7. So here we go. Now I've already, in order to save time, because this is the second time I've done it today, I've measured everything out. So I've got my 250 grams of plain white flour. I've got my 100 grams of sultanas, I might have done a bit more actually. I've got my 45 grams of unrefined golden caster sugar, and I've got my 40 grams, maybe a bit more of that as well, of butter. And then here I've got my 75 mils of milk, and I'll be adding egg to that in a minute. So let's just put that down here just now, and we'll start adding things in. So we'll put in flour through the sieve. Oh, and I should say, I had already washed my hands before we started, so you wash yours. Okay, so there's my flour, there's my sugar, okay, my 2 teaspoonfuls of baking powder. I've left myself a wee teaspoon out. Teaspoon and we'll sieve that through. So get that all in. This takes hardly any time to prepare, so it's quite an easy thing to make, and it is things that you might have in your store cupboard if you build it up a bit. Okay, you can make scones with self-raising flour, but I'm making these ones with plain flour because that's the recipe I saw and I thought I'd try it. But apart from today, the ones I made earlier, this is the first time I've made scones at all. But those ones turned out quite nice. Okay, so that's that. And then we add in the sultanas. So that's all done. And we'll just use a nice mix round. Okay. And the next thing we do is we take an egg and we put it into this bowl of milk. Okay. And as I said to you before, you must always remember if you've touched a roll or an eggshell, I keep saying roll, but I mean an eggshell, you have to wash your hands out. Okay, and separation's right. So get this off. I forgot something. So I'm going to mix that up, put that to the side, because to this I have to add my butter. Okay. You can start mixing the butter in and sort of chopping it. I'm using the side of a spoon, but of course you could use a knife. It's just because I had a spoon to hand. But what you have to do eventually, after you've sort of chopped it up as much as you can, is you have to start working it through with your fingers. And what you're trying to do is to mix the butter and the other flour and sugar and so on, and get sort of a breadcrumb mix. So you're just doing that with your fingers. And it feels a bit milky at first. Okay, mix that through. Okay, so you keep doing that until you've more or less rubbed all the butter in, and it's sort of like a sort of a breadcrumby mixture. Okay. My fingers. And the next thing you do is wash your hands. As we add in the milk and the egg that we beat together earlier. Together. Nice and slowly so that you don't fling all the flour out of the bowl. Somebody asked me about my bowl because they noticed they had chips on it and how long I've had it. I've had this bowl come August, and I've had this bowl 40 years. It's something, isn't it? There used to be two and they both had lids, but this is all that's left. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Now we want to be able to knead this, which means just again work it with your fingers, but I need to put a wee drop more flour on it to stop it being so sticky, because as you can see it's sticking to me. Okay, get that on so we don't waste any. Okay. So how I'll do that is I'll just put some more flour on the top so I can get everything together. Okay. Just take a wee small handful of flour out of your packet and just move it around. Have a look inside, see how I'm doing this. Quite sticky, so I want to get it all out of the bowl. Just lost a wee bit there. Oh, just threw another bit in myself. So just be careful that you don't do that. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this over here and I'm going to spread this flour out, so let me flour this nice clean surface. Put that to side because I might need some more. Okay, oh, very nice here. Oh, clean off after. Make sure I get everything out of here. Right, so you don't want to knead this too much because apparently that makes your scones tough. I've not had a tough scone before, but anyway, apparently that's what it does. So you just want to move it around a bit. Add some more flour if you need it, just to stop it from sticking to the surface, because you're going to have to roll this out, so you don't want it sticking. Okay, so play around with that. It's just like a big lump of plasticine. Okay, just a bit more flour on it. I'm going to roll it out, and I've got a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, then just get a glass bottle, a milk bottle, or a glass iron brew bottle, or something like that. And you want this to be about 3 to 5 centimetres thick. I'm not really sure what that is, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, now the recipe for this says use a 5 centimetre cutter. This is actually a lot bigger than a 5 centimetre cutter, because I think I like them to be big, but it's up to yourself. So you can use that. If you don't have one like that, oh, that hasn't worked very well, so, oh no. You can just use a glass. It's just a wee drinking glass, that might be easier. Okay, so I should try that. Yeah, that looks more like it. And I'm going to cut as many as I can get out of it. And then with what's left, you'll see this in a minute. Which I'm not very happy with that. I might squash that back in. These are the ones I've got. And then what you've got left, again, just roll it out again. And do the same thing again. And just keep doing that. I'll have this finished in 2 minutes. Again. In fact, I'll probably just leave that as it is. It's about the right size, it's a little bit thicker than the other ones. But there you go. Okay, so, and then what you need to do, you need a baking tray, but your baking tray has to be either, you can line it with this, which is a baking paper, greaseproof baking paper, or if you've not got that, then just put some butter in your hand and just rub it all over your tray so that your oven tray is greased. And then put them on that. Don't have them touching. Make sure that they're a little bit apart. So I'm probably going to have to use 2 trays because I've got just the Okay, and what you should do, because if you, depending on whether you're going to use 2 trays or not, you might want to just in advance and with a pair of oven gloves, take this out of the way. And put it here. And this is a fan oven, which means that there should be an even heat all over. If it's not a fan oven, probably put them to the middle and bottom shelf. Okay? And they've to go on for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to put them on for 20, but I'm going to watch them after 15. So, so we'll be back in 15 minutes to see how those look. Okay, I think they're nearly ready to come out. And just before I take them out, I'm going to tell you, do you remember I made soup the last time and I was saying that you could make your own stock? Well, we had a roasted chicken today for dinner. I didn't because I don't eat meat, but anyway. And once it was all the meat was taken off it, the bones were put in this pot with cold water and then boiled away. You can just have a look, and that's really what it will look like. And then tomorrow we'll take those bones out of that, and that will be the stock we use to make the next pot of soup that we make. Anyway, okay, so I'm all ready to go. Scones have to be cooled, and they can't be cooled on a flat tray because they get all soggy at the bottom. So you need to use either something like this if you've got it, or if you haven't got it, then why don't you just clean the grill out with your Maz grill pan and use that, and just set them on that. So as long as it's a wire, as long as there's some air getting underneath it. So let's have a wee look and see. Now I will also at this point have to confess that I made a mistake. I forgot to brush milk on the top of the scones before I put them in the oven. So you either do that using this wee thing here, which is a wee silicone thing, or just do it with your finger, a wee saucer of milk, and just put with a nice clean finger, just cover the top of them with milk, and that makes them nice and brown, but I forgot to do that. So, okay. See what we've got. Okay. So there we have it. Those are your fruit scones, and you should be able to. I don't suggest you do that, but they don't call me old asbestos fingers for nothing. So I'll put them on like that. Okay. Oh, there's a big one that I made. Put it there, and we need another one. Okay. If you've just put them on a tray with some, you know, a greased tray with some butter on it, then you might need to use a fish slice to lift them off. If you've used baking paper, then you just lift them off. So there you go. You wait for them to cool down, or not, if you just can't allow yourself to. And then you can slice them along, you can put butter in them, you can have it raspberry jam and lemon conserve. And that's your scones. Okay, see you next week.